us rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome to another morning motivation with Marcus. And this morning I want to tell you failure is not final. Yeah, failure is not final. Let me say that one more time. Failure is not final. You know, oftentimes when something doesn't happen when we want it to happen, we look at it as a failure. And I've told you before, we need to learn to look at losses as lessons. Look at those times that it didn't go the way we thought it should go as a lesson. Let's not get down. Let's not get depressed. Let's not get in such an uproar that it didn't work the way we thought it should as the final destination. No, let's keep pushing and move forward. You know, I often talk about the 10 years it took me to write the book. But what I don't say a lot of times is that in writing the book, I ended up going backwards, getting in some trouble, and I was not going to write the book. Like, I got arrested for the DUI after I had started writing the book. Why? Because I thought I was already out of the woods of dealing with this inner struggle of my drinking. I thought I was done with the inner struggles of being able to forgive myself, and yet I hadn't been able to forgive myself. I thought I was done with the struggles of going through with family issues, not being okay with my kids, not being okay with my family, my parents, my siblings. And yet I was still dealing with those struggles. And so in doing that, I didn't forgive myself, and I got down on myself, and I was like, okay, it's over. I got arrested. It's over. It's done. It's not going to work. I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm never going to be able to do that. I'm never going to be able to finish the book. And yet somehow, some way, God said, I'm not through with you yet. You need to get up and continue to move forward. I told you the other day, if you have a pulse, you have a purpose. If you have a pulse, you have a purpose. And I got that from Bishop Scott. If you have a pulse, you have a purpose. And so I had to find myself and say, okay, this is not the end. Just because I went backwards, just because it seemed like, okay, yeah, I'm taking 5 steps forward and 20 steps back, does not mean that it was the end. So I want to tell you today, the failure is not final. Because you got the divorce doesn't mean you won't find someone else. Don't mean you won't be happy as a single person. Just because the business didn't work out, just because the first business didn't work out, doesn't mean it's over. Just because you didn't make the football team this time doesn't mean it's over. Just because you didn't get to start this time doesn't mean that it's over. Just because you had the challenges with your children doesn't mean it's over. Just because you weren't the best this go round doesn't mean it's over. We got to continue to fight and continue to push forward and realize mentally that the failure is not final. Just because we fail. Think about it. The last Super Bowl. If Jalen Hurts would have said 2 Super Bowls ago, or however many it was that he played in and he lost, that, hey, man, they say it's hard to get back here. I guess I ain't going to never get back here again. He would have never just won the last one. Failure is not final. That's in anything. I don't care if you lose a house. I don't care if you lose your job. I don't care if you lose a vehicle. I don't care if you lose money. You used to be a millionaire, now you're broke. The failure is not final. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Stay strong, refocus, and move forward. All right? Stay strong, refocus, and move forward. All right? That's my time for the day. Hey, don't forget we have the podcast every Monday morning, 5 a.m. Every Monday morning, 5 a.m. Marcus J. Scott 4040. Marcus J. Scott 4040. Like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget we are still selling the book, The Drunken Preacher, at marcusjscott.com, marcusjscott.com, or anywhere books are sold. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, those who have supported us and who continue to support us. Share it with a friend. Share it with a family member. I trust and believe that you will be blessed. All right? That's our time for the morning. And until tomorrow morning, always have a heart of gratitude and the strength to keep moving forward. God bless you.
Strength comes from love, love will lead the way. Feet hit the ground now, ready for the day. Strength comes from